Welcome to Year 7 iPad Music Production. This is your project page. In the left column you can see that there are 6 tasks. Sometimes it might be possible to complete more than one task in a session. However, the important thing is that you take your time and you work at your pace to help yourself to have confident understanding in whatever you do. The next column along says, what do you have to do? When you start a new session, this is the place to look. Task 1 says, join the Shobi group for your class using the code sent on your school email. Listen to the project introduction podcast and complete Kahoot Challenge 1 before the link expires. Now that was what you did last week. Notice how the words underneath, watch the What the Buttons Do in GarageBand video, is bold and underlined. Wherever that is the case on this chart, if you tap on it on your iPad, it will open the video link in YouTube and then you'll be able to watch the video that's connected to that information. You should have watched those 2 videos last week, but if you haven't watched them yet, watch them now. As this is week 2 in our project, let's have a look at the gold box on the right hand side. It says, when you've completed a task in weeks 2 to 6, create a screen recording and upload it to the iPad music production area on Shobi. To know how to create a screen recording, watch this video. So just tap where it says watch this video and the YouTube link will come up on your screen. Mr Lowe will review your work and send you feedback. You must complete the tasks in order. Once you've uploaded task 2, you'll be given a grade. Developing if there are things to improve, or developing plus if it's correct. If there are improvements to make, you must make these before moving on. Listen to Mr Lowe talk more about the assessment grades here. Depending on your musical experience so far, it might take you longer than one lesson to complete a task accurately. That is absolutely fine. Equally, it's possible to complete multiple tasks in the same week. Remember, the expectation is that you complete 1 hour of music work per week. You can spend more time on your music work, but it is not an expectation. You will complete tasks at different times to others based on how quickly you understand the work and how much ambition you have to progress. This project is all about learning to understand the music with enough confidence to control it and to create accurate recordings by listening carefully and editing and improving your work at every stage of the project. If a project is accurate in every small detail, the quality of the overall product will be amazing. If you need to redo a task or even start again, that is a reasonable decision to make, as we rarely get things perfect on the first attempt. In every 1 hour lesson, just do your best. If after watching the video you have a question, just add it as a comment in Shobi. Each week there will be a Kahoot challenge. The Kahoot challenges will help you to understand what's happening in each part of the music in more detail. This is what you'll learn about in each challenge. In the second column, it says, what are you learning about? So that gives you a really clear indication of the aspects of music that you're going to look at in detail and you're going to learn more about in that task. The third column says, what are you aiming to have done or created at the end of this task? So that tells you really clearly what should you have done, what should you have accomplished through your work on that task before handing it in. For example, task 2 says, you should have recorded and edited the piano track for the chorus section using the same chords as shown in the video and listen to make sure it fits perfectly in time with the metronome click. You can see in the column next to that it says, which grade will you receive if you've completed this task correctly? Well, for the task 2 task, if you completed that correctly, accurately, you'll get developing plus. At the beginning of task 3, in the column of what do you have to do, it says in red, note you must have achieved a developing plus grade before you attempt task 3. All of these things are in there to look after you, to give you extra support and make sure you don't get to a place where it could be really confusing before you've understood the earlier things. Competitions. There are 5 Kahoot challenges in this project. For each one, The top 5 students will receive 3 merits each. Every student achieving Mastering Plus will receive 5 music merits. A bonus 5 merits will be awarded to the student creating the best overall production. If it is too difficult to decide, a selection of finalists will be chosen to be shared on YouTube for the worldwide audience to enjoy your music and choose the winner based on the total number of views, average audience duration and global reach. The winning production will be featured on YouTube and announced in the Manor newsletter.